Hello everyone. This video is about demonstration of integration of UI component with rest of the components. In this project, we have integrated user interface with the algorithms library, the sensors library, and the data layer library. On this page, the user can select between different algorithms, different sensors, maze complexity, and the size of the maze. You can see on the left side the options selected by the user, and based on these options, we are communicating with the algorithms library to generate the maze. If I click on create maze button, so that's what happens. The algorithms library returns the matrix generated based on the size of this maze, and we demonstrate it using the UI components on the screen. Now the robot is ready to explore the maze, but it needs sensor data. For that, we are using sensors component. We pass on the current state of the sensor to the sensors library, and based on its current state and the walls around it, the sensors library extract the available sensor data in the form of a matrix and return it to the UI component. After we have this component, we display this data right here. So if I click manual button, you should see updated sensor data right here. So this is what the sensor is sensing right now. Now we pass on this matrix onto the algorithms library about what the sensor is sensing right now. And based on that information, the algorithm team returns the next available position to go to for this robot. Now this process is repeated continuously again and again after I click on the automatic button. So the sensor data is extracted from the robot using sensors DLL, and then the next available move is determined using the algorithms DLL. Now comes the database DLL and their libraries. Different teams require the data about the robot exploring in the maze. We are storing this information in the database of data team and the experimental design team. Experimental design needs the results of each run of this maze. For example, the maze covered, the life of the robot after the execution finishes, and the points earned by the robot while covering the maze. So we store all this information in experimental design database. And at each step, the path taken by the robot is stored in the database DLL. So at the end of the execution, you can see in the database a new row is added based on the options that I selected. So this was the demonstration of integration of UI component with the rest of the components. To know more about the UI component, please follow the link in the description. Thank you.